I'm going to talk about the UPSC exam. UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission, CMS Combined Medical Services Exam 2020. You can get connected to me or you can follow me on the Facebook group, Ops Gynae Discussion Group by Dr. Harmeet Goyal. You can follow me on Instagram or you can follow me on my YouTube channel. Now, UPSC exam. I want to talk about 2020 UPSC exam. Usually, this exam, the notification and the form release occurs in April and the exam is conducted in July. But in this situation of COVID-19, the exam has been postponed. So the release of the form is 22nd July and it will be available till 11th of August 2020. And the exam date is 22nd of October. Now let me tell you, this exam is an online exam. What is the age limit of this UPSC exam? So age limit is, it should be less than 32 years by 2020. Now, who all are eligible candidates for writing this UPSC Combined Medical Services exam? A candidate should have an MBBS degree. Mind it, BDS people are not allowed to write this exam. And this MBBS degree should be recognized by the MCI recognized university in India, that is Medical Council of India, or the student who is in final year MBBS is also fit to apply this exam. And a student who has finished his final year MBBS, the theory as well as practical, can also write the exam. Those who are doing rotatory internship or 1 year can also write. So age limit is less than 32 years. The candidate should have MBBS degree which is recognized by Medical Council of India, or a candidate is studying in final year MBBS can also write the exam, or a candidate who has finished the final year MBBS, written as well as practical exam can also apply. Those who are doing internship can also apply. This is CBT, a computer-based test. Now, many of the students, they ask me, those who are foreign medical graduates, because I have been teaching in foreign medical graduate exam as well as the NEET PG. So those who have done their MBBS from outside India, like from China, from Russia, from Ukraine, from Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Nepal, etc. They are also eligible to write, provided that they are either studying in final year MBBS or they are finished their final year MBBS. To write the exam, MCA registration is not required, but if you clear the exam and you are being called for an interview, that time your MCA registration is required. So what are the types of paper? There are 2 papers in this, 2 hours each. 2 hours each. Paper 1, which carries 250 marks, and the subjects are, so the total number of questions in paper 1 are 120 questions. So paper 1 includes general medicine, which includes cardiology, neurology, dermatology, and psychiatry. And total number of questions in this are 96. And the second part of paper 1 contains pediatric questions, which are 24 in number. So 96 plus 24 is 120. So the total number of questions are 120, and the total marks for paper 1 is 250, and duration of paper 1, the computer based exam online, that is 2 hours. then there is a break, and second part is 2 hours. Both the papers are on the same day. Paper 2 carries equal marks 250, and the subjects are surgery, which includes ENT question, ophthalmology question, traumatology question, and orthopedics. So it carries 40 questions. Now, OBS and Gynae subject carries 40 questions. PSM carries 40 questions. So 40, 40, and 40. That is surgery, which includes ENT and ophtha questions as well as orthopedics. OBS and Gynae, 40 questions. PSM, 40 questions. So total 120 questions, and the time duration to complete the paper 2 is 2 hours, and the marks is 250 marks. So total paper 1 and paper 2 carries 500 marks. Now, is there negative marking? Previously, there was no negative marking, but now the negative marking has been introduced. So I told you total marks is 500. Duration of the exam is 2 hours each for paper 1 and paper 2. And it is objective type of MCQs where there are 4 options. And each question will have 4 marks. So wrong. Third of the mark will be if there is an incorrect answer. Now, if you clear this theory exam, the result is released roll number wise, and you can check the result in the employment news, okay, or you can check it from the UPSC website online. Then you are called for interview and personality test, which carries 100 marks. So what is this interview and personality test? They usually keep this interview and personality test in the UPSC building, which is in Delhi, Dhalpur House. And there is a chairperson of the meeting, and there is an expert from the gynae, from the PSM, from the medicine, and from the surgery. You enter into the room, and your personality, like your hair should be properly tied, it should be properly oiled, boys should wear a trouser and a shirt and a tie and black shoes, okay, and girls should also be in the proper dress. That is what they carry, the etiquette marks, okay. Then they have your file, and they ask you the question that your name is so and so, you have done your MBBS from, and why you have become doctor, why do you want to have this job, and all that questions. Then medicine expert, they ask question, surgery expert, gynae, and PS. Okay. So in the PSM, you should have an idea about the programs. In the gynecology, they ask about ectopic pregnancy, about PIH management, about reproductive and child health, about the vaccination and all that. So they ask relatively what you read in your final year MBBS, the books that you follow. That is, for medicine, either Harrison or Davidson. For surgery, Bailey and Love is the best book. For ENT, the Dhingra. For ophthalmology, the Parsons. For obs and gynae, the gynae, it is Shaw's textbook of gynae. For obstetrics, it is the Datta textbook. For pediatrics, it is OP Ghai. And PSM Park and Park. These are the books that we follow in India in the final year MBBS. So usually they are clinical based questions, and they are health programs. That is what they are asking. Okay. So they sometimes ask about the GK questions also, general knowledge and all that, awareness testing, your presence of mind, etc. Now, total number of test centers in India are 41. Like Delhi is one center, Chandigarh is one center, so that you can check up from the UPSC website. Now, about the posts. What are the posts available? Posts available are Assistant Divisional Medical Officer in Railways. So there is a post in the Railways. Then there is Assistant Medical Officer in Indian Ordnance Factories Health Services. That is Factories Health Services Scheme. Then there is a junior scale post in CGHS, Central Government Health Scheme. Like I have done my post-graduation from Safdarjung Hospital. There was a CGHS wing, and the doctors who have joined as a medical officer. They sit in the CGHS wing and they run their OPD. So Safdarjung Hospital is one CGHS hospital. The RML hospital in Delhi is another one. So you can get the list, fine, from the UPSC website. Then general duty medical officer, that is commonly called as GDMO. That is in the NDMC, New Delhi Municipal Council. So these are the posts in the railways, in the ordnance, factories, health services, in the CGHS and NDMC. Now, what are the services and posts and vacancies for 2020 exam? So in railways, there are 300 vacancies. In Indian Ordnance Factories, for this session, there are 46 vacancies. In CGHS, there are 250 vacancies. In NDMC, there are 7 vacancies. And GDMO, in East, North and South Delhi Municipal Corporation, there are 362 vacancies. So total number of posts for 2020 is 965 posts. All this information I've gathered from UPSC website. So I just want to give you an idea for this upcoming exam. Now, another information which I have got it is there is a site www.careerindia.com exams UPSC, and there are question papers which have been uploaded, paper 1 and paper 2 of UPSC CMS exam, Combined Medical Services exam from 2019 to 2009. You can download the papers from there. It's available on this website www.careerindia.com. Okay, so question papers from 2019 to 2009. If you want to read a UPSC book 10 years, there are many books available, but I have telephonically talked to one of the author and I know him personally also. That is Dr. Tapas Kule. He is MBBS and MD medicine, and he is posted in one of the Delhi hospital, and I have talked to him. This is the cover page of his book where there is year-wise questions and answers and explanations written. So those who want to go for a book, then this is the book you can follow. Okay. Otherwise, on the UPSC website, there are question papers available. You can go through. Fine. So this is some of the information which I gathered, where I have told you total number of posts, number of questions and all. Now, this UPSC exam, if you want to take my experience, when I was preparing for PG exam, I cleared this UPSC exam, and in the form I filled the options. Like I filled my first choice as railways, second choice CGHS, and third choice was MCD. Actually, I should have filled it MCD, CGHS and railways. Railways is a good option. There are not many facilities being provided, but it is a transferable job. So it should have been MCD, CGHS and railways. Since I cleared the written exam, then I was called for an interview. I cleared the interview, and according to my grade, they have given me the railways. But one side my PG exam was cleared and another side the UPSC was cleared. So I preferred to join the PG course. Okay. So in this, your final year MBBS subjects are the one which are asked. Pre and para clinicals are not being asked. Okay. For more details, you can contact me on my email ID. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on YouTube, or you can follow me on my Facebook. Okay. This is about the little information which I wanted to share with you. So any place you have done your MBBS, you are eligible to write. Your age limit should be less than 32 years and you should have thoroughly read your final year MBBS. As far as you want to talk about the GK question, so there is a GK question book is also available. You can check the UPSC website. It's been there. Okay, that's all. Thank you.